UFC Fight Night Imavov vs Borralho is this week. I thought it was last week, so I already made a video on the main event prediction. You could check that out if you want to. But anyways, let's get into the video. First fight. I mean, this is a real banger here, right? Real hardcore fans are excited for this one. Shauna Bannon versus Sam Hughes. Sam Hughes is 10-6. First of all, how are you 10-6 and still in the UFC? Oh wait, yeah, just be a girl, I guess, and they'll let you stay in. The standards are just so low at this point. So, but yeah, Sam Hughes, don't know how good she is. She's 10-6. That should tell you really how good she is. So she's probably gonna lose. I mean, Shauna Banna, she's 7-1. I guess that's better than 10-6. Not hard to be better, but I don't know. I don't know anything about these girls. I mean, if you do, good on you, I guess. But next fight, the real first fight, Gustafsson versus don't know how to pronounce that. Let me give it a try. Fucking dick sucking off versus Gustafsson. I got Gustafsson. He's good. He's really good. I like his style. He's a really fun fighter. I remember seeing him on the Dana White Contender Series, and he was getting hyped up, and I was thinking, dude, this guy's not that good. He's a clinch merchant, and he's not. I remember watching him and being like, this guy isn't that good, and he's not even that fun. People are hyping him up like he's some super fun fighter, but then he gets in the UFC, and he puts on an amazing performance in the clinch, and he looks so good. He looked way better than he did on the Dana White Contender Series. And Renat, I'm going to call him Renat instead. Renat, he's been winning a lot of robberies. He has a win over Brian Battle, too, back in 2022, but I got Gustafsson. He's really good in the clinch, and one thing that is impressive is that fighters, they use the clinch as a break, as like we're mutually agreeing. Let's stay in the clinch for like a minute or two until the ref separates us so we can catch a breather. Gustafsson, he uses the clinch. He's super active in the clinch. He does not use it to take a breather, which I bet surprises a lot of fighters. Like in the gym, like I bet no one is sparring like Gustafsson. No one is using the clinch. So Rena, he's gonna fight Gustafsson, he's gonna be completely surprised. He's gonna be like, "What is this? No other fighter fights like this. No one uses the clinch like this. No one is active in the clinch like this. Like he's winning from the clinch. His whole game plan is to clinch. He's clinching all day. These guys are not clinching. They're striking out in the open, grappling, wrestling, getting in the clinch, and then like stalling, kind of. Gustafsson, he wants you to try and stall, and then he just destroys you. So I think for a while, Gustafsson, he's just going to get these easy wins. He's just going to pick these guys off until he fights someone really good, like, or not even really good, but just good, someone in the rankings, or maybe a little outside the rankings where they can deal with this style. But I don't think Renat is going to be able to deal with Gustafsson's awesome clinch game. I think he destroys him, honestly. Gustafsson, he's really good. I really like him. Next fight, Brad Tavares versus Robert Bryczek. I got Brad Tavares. He's 38, and that's not even that old for the middleweight division. And middleweights are pretty shit too, so not even that bad, not even that old. I mean, and he's got a great takedown defense. And I mean, based off looks, I'm just guessing Robert is a grappler. I don't know. He just looks like one. So I think Brad Tavares, he's a good striker too. I think he just outstrikes him and defends his takedown attempts. So yeah, I got Brad Tavares, my man, Brad, my chill guy, chill dude, Brad. Anyways, Sam Patterson versus Trey Waters. Don't know who Trey Waters is. I don't know. Trey Waters looks like such an. Sam Patterson also looks like an NPC. Both of these guys are just NPCs. I mean, look at them. Sam Patterson, I don't know. Sam Patterson, he's 13 too. I guess Sam Patterson. I guess I don't know, bro. Two NPCs. Axel Sola, no profile picture versus Reese McKee. Listen, dude? If you don't have a profile picture, like I just don't want to pick you. Because if the UFC doesn't care enough to put a profile picture for you, how am I supposed to care? But yeah, oh yeah, Reese McKee is 14-6. Never mind, yeah, Reese McKee is not winning. How are you 14-6? Man has a WMMA record, which is embarrassing. I mean, it's already embarrassing for the girls, but here we got, there's different standards here. Like, we can criticize that, 14-6. Who are you losing to, bruh? I got Axel Sola. He's got a cool name, too. Kind of cool name, I like it. Marcin Tybura versus Ante Delia. That name sounds really familiar, Ante Delia. Don't know if it's just me, if I'm seeing things or thinking things, but Ante Delia, that name sounds really familiar. He's a PFL heavyweight. And I'm going with Marcin Tybura, to be honest, because these PFL guys, these Bellator guys, like, we just have to admit they're just not on the UFC level. They're not on the UFC level. They're ass. The company's ass. The organization is ass. The fighters are also ass. Unless you give them time to develop, like Rainer de Ritter, in his first fight against RDR, like he went neck and neck with RDR and GM3. He went neck and neck with GM3, like neck, and then he's beating Whitaker and he's KOing Bo Nickel, and it's like, Bo Nickel's kind of fast, but he's beating Robert Whitaker, you know. But in his first fight, he literally went to war with RDR. No one would think he would have beaten Whitaker after seeing that fight. So you got to give these PFL guys and these Bellator guys to develop, or they end up like Pitbull losing to Rodriguez, or Patchy Mix getting schooled on by Batista. Like, you gotta give these guys time to develop. And thinking that, actually, it's like, it's Marcin Tybura. He's not that good. But for a heavyweight, he's pretty well rounded. Like, he's pretty decent. He has good grappling. He has good striking. Like, a lot of heavyweights, they're not even strikers. They're just like brawlers. They'll just throw a punch and hope to get a KO. If they don't, they look like obese ogres in the third round, gasping for air. Shout out Gaziev, but Marcin Tybura is actually, he's pretty decent, and I don't remember seeing him gas out heavily. So I got Tabora versus fat heavyweight Ante Delia. I'm guessing he's fat. I've never seen him, but it's heavyweight. He's probably fat, and he's probably shit too. I mean, he's probably old too. He's 25-6. Marcin Tabora is 27-9, but still, I got Tabora. He's pretty well-rounded heavyweight, and unless you're pretty decent, like, you're gonna lose to him. Like, come on, bro. And Omar Sy next. Omar Sy versus Brenson Ribeiro. I don't. Omar Sy lost to Manyfield. Manyfield is pretty ass. If you're losing to Manyfield, like, you're just ass. So I got Brenton Ribeiro, my guy Ribeiro. William Gomez versus Robert Ruchala. I don't know. I'm going with Gomez. He's black. I don't know. There's just some. I'm just going with the black guy. I guess I don't know what the other guy looks like. So next, Patricio Pitbull versus Losin Kieda. Listen, I think Pitbull is pretty ass. Like, he sucks. I don't know. Like, I mean, he's UFC level. I guess he beat Dan Ige, quotation marks. I thought he lost that fight pretty clearly. Patricio Pitbull, like, he hurt Dan Ige, so he stole a round, and then the third round was pretty low activity, so they gave him that round. But Pitbull isn't that good. Like, he throws 5 punches a round, and you gotta be active when you're fighting these good guys like Los Sinquiera. Honestly, I don't know how good he is, but I'm guessing he's good. But I'm guessing he's good enough to beat Pitbull. Pitbull's pretty shit. If he can't KO you, you're gonna win a decision against him. He lost to Yair, and Yair is good. He lost to Ige. Ige is also good, but dude, he should have lost that fight versus Ige, to be honest. And I think Wilson Kieda just beats him clearly. I think he just wins every decision by actually throwing punches. Unlike Pitbull, Pitbull's gonna stand there with a mean face and, like, throw 2 punches, and he's gonna look tough. But it's like, dude, you're ass. You're 50 years old. You're 37-8. Just retire. Just retire. Like, yeah, Patricio Pitbull. He sucks. Um, Ziam versus Kawi Fernandez. Ziam is pretty good. He's been looking really good, getting nasty KOs. So I got Ziam too. Also, he's French, and they're pretty clearly lining him up to get a win. Like, they want at least one French fighter to win. Ziam's that one French fighter that's gonna win. I think Imavov wins too, but we'll get to that. But I think Ziam, I think he's a lock to win against Kao Fernandez. I got Ziam. Zion got a weird head too. It's very long. He's got a very long head. I don't know what that means, but anyways, Paul Craig versus Bacausis. I got Bacausis because Paul Craig sucks. He's so ass. He has no striking. I mean, actually, he has a body kick, but other than that, he has no striking, and he has good grappling, but he can't get takedowns. Like, he can't take you down, which is kind of hilarious. He's a great grappler, but he can't get you down. That's just funny to me. I don't know why, but I got Bacausis. If he's not retarded, he'll win. You just keep the fight on. Like, the game plan to beat Paul Craig is so simple. You just stay on the feet and KO him. That's really it. You just gotta not take him down. Like, don't clinch with him. Don't pull a Warren Spencer versus Dylan Dennis and engage in the clinch. Shadow Dylan Dennis. Anyways, Bukowski, yeah, I think he just stays on the feet and KOs Paul Craig because anyone could KO Paul Craig. Kaikar France could probably KO Paul Craig. Probably. I don't know. I hate Kaikar France too. By the way, sucks. Anyways, Balaj Oki. Balaj Oki versus Mason Jones. Dude, I don't know. I got Mason Jones. I don't know. I'm just going off vibes here. To be honest, this card is pretty shit. Besides like a couple fights, including the Pitbull fight. That fight's good. I like the Pitbull fight. The Bora fight is decent, I guess. But dude, a lot of these fights, I don't know if I haven't been paying attention enough, but I don't know these guys. Like, I gotta start paying attention more. But I got Mason Jones. By vibes. Mason Jones got this. Don't disappoint me. Next, really good fight. You get to the co-main and you're like, damn, this fight's actually decent. Benoit Saint-Denis versus Ruffy, and I got Ruffy. I got Ruffy styling on him. I know people they're trying to pick BSD because they want to predict a fight and get an upset. But I got Ruffy. I think he destroys BSD. BSD, he's pretty shit to be honest. He looked decent against Poirier in the first round, then he got KO'd. And he had staph infection. To be fair to him, so that's the reason he gassed out. He had staph infection, so. I mean, yeah, and he looked good. He looked good, to be honest. But on the come up, and after his fight against Poirier, I've always thought he looked trash. I always thought he looked so sloppy on the feet. I don't know why people picked him against Poirier. He looked so sloppy on the feet. He got completely outstruck by Moicano, and Moicano's good, and he also got completely just dominated in the grappling against Moicano. It's like, and people are saying like BSC, dude, he's a marauder. He's a great grappler. He's not a great grappler. Like, he's not a great grappler. He just, I don't know. Like, he's a tough man's grappler. He's not good at jiu-jitsu. He's not great at wrestling. He just swarms people. Like, he's not that good. I swear he's not that good. And he's open for counters. He's so open for counters. Like, Poirier found the perfect counter because he strikes with his hands all the way down. Like, he is the perfect matchup for someone like Ruffy. Like, Ruffy is having wet dreams about this matchup. You mean some slow-ass marauder who has slow-ass punches, and when he does punch, his hands are coming from his waist. Dude, that's a dream for Ruffy. Ruffy KOs him. He finds the KO easily, and I think he gets rid of BSD. I think he gets him out in a round or two. Actually, no, I think BSD will survive to the second round because dude, actually, I don't know. You might just get KO'd in the first round. You might get KO'd because he is so reckless. It's not only he's kind of I mean, I don't even want to say he's chinny, but he is kind of chinny. But he strikes with reckless abandonment. Like, he just goes at you, which is good if you're Francis Ngannou. It's good if you have a Max Holloway chin. It's good if you have really good defense. You have none of those. Like, what are you doing? He must be like fighting 8-year-olds in the gym to get this level of confidence. Like you watch him strike against Poirier with his hands down to his waist, and you're like, dude, this guy must have Ngannou level power. Like, he must be fighting guys in the gym, and they're just scared to even throw a punch at him, because that's the level of confidence he strikes with, which is not good because he has no. Like, he isn't dangerous on the feet. No, he is dangerous on the feet. He's not as dangerous as Ruffy, and I think he gets countered by Ruffy. I think he gets KO'd. And another thing is about the Bobby Green fight, that people love to discredit Ruffy about the Bobby Green fight. And it's like, people are saying Ruffy only win because Green had no chin. And like, that's a good win, first of all, because about the chin, you really think a young Bobby Green is eating that wheel kick to the face? Like, you really think, dude, man, the only difference was Bobby Green's chin. It just wasn't there, man, He would have got him if he was a little bit younger. It's like, he ate a spinning wheel kick to the face. His chin, anyone is getting chinned by that. Like, you think Max Holloway isn't getting dropped by that if he eats that clean on the chin? Like, come on, bro. That was a clean spinning wheel kick. It had nothing to do with Bobby Green's chin. And the thing with Bobby Green, all of his attributes are still there besides his chin. He's still fast, he's still powerful, he's still explosive. and he's got takedown defense. Like, he's still a good fighter. The only thing is his chin is gone. But the shot Ruffy hit him with, it doesn't matter if he's chinny or not. That was a killer shot that would have KO'd everyone. It would have KO'd 99% of lightweights, besides maybe Max Holloway. Maybe even that. If Max Holloway gets hit by that, you can't be surprised if he gets KO'd. So that's first. Ruffy gets discredited massively for that win, and that's so bullshit. I love my man Ruffy. He's such a clean striker, and I think he schools BSD in front of the French people. They get what they deserve. Anyways, Nassourdine Imavov versus Borralho. I got Imavov, and I got Imavov pretty clearly, to be honest. I think Imavov schools Borralho. The way people are talking about this fight, they're talking about it like it's some 50-50 fight, but I think it's more like 75-25, I think 75-25, no, actually 70-30 towards Imavov. I think Imavov wins pretty clearly, and I said in the prediction video earlier that Imavov wins by third round KO and that the speed difference is massive. I am walking back a little bit on that. I don't think Imavov KOs him. I think Imavov wins a decision. I mean, it just takes one look at Borralho. It just takes one look at him, and it's like, this dude isn't getting KO'd. Like, his head is massive, and his chin is about 10 inches long. I don't think you're getting KO'd. Like, that physiognomy is just eating. You're eating shots all day with that head shape. To be honest, I mean, it'd be crazy if he got KO'd. Cannonier did wobble him a little bit, I guess, but Cannonier is pretty powerful, even though he's kind of slow and he's like 50 years old. He is decent, even though he's old, and he is powerful. So I think I was too hard on Borralho, but I still got Imavov. I just think Borralho's too basic, and Imavov he's kind of basic too, but compared to Borralho, motherfucker, he's not basic. He might as well be Demetrius Johnson, because Borralho, he's so fundamental. Like, he's so one-dimensional. And when I say one-dimensional, I don't mean he doesn't have grappling. I mean his striking is one-dimensional. It's a jab, a left hook. Maybe if he's feeling lucky, maybe if he's feeling a little special, maybe he'll throw his rear hand, once every 5 years. If he's feeling, good, let that rear hand go. Finally, it's been 5 rounds, dude. Throw the rear hand. And he has a good calf kick. He took Cannonier off his feet a few times with that calf kick, but based off their stances, that calf kick's not going to be there. Borralho will switch stances to land the calf kick, but still, it's not going to be as open as if they were naturally in the same stance. So there's that. That's also not going for Borralho, and I just think Imavov is way faster. I think he completely speed blitzes Borralho. He's longer too, and Borralho loves that jab. It's gonna be harder to jab someone who's longer than you. Not sure how much longer, but he's longer. I mean, he looks longer, and he's taller. And I just got Imavov. He's so much more dangerous than Borralho, and he's beating so much better guys. Like, Borralho's best win is Cannonier. His second best win is Paul Craig. His third best win is Abus Magomedov. Imavov's best win is Adesanya. His second best win, I don't even know. I don't know. His best win is Adesanya. That's all you need to know. Come on, dude. He's KOing Adesanya. He's beating Delize, which you could be like, that's Delize. Delize is better than Paul Craig, at least. He's better than Paul Craig. He's beating good guys, and his only bad loss is to Strickland, and he gassed out. And another thing is about Imavov's cardio. People love to bring that up. He gassed one time in his entire career against Strickland, and he didn't even guess. He slowed down and lost the decision by Strickland. Like, he didn't completely get gassed out. He slowed down. Strickland was 10 pounds heavier than him, and since then, Imavov has never really gassed out. He KO'd Cannonier in the 4th round. Say what you want about the KO. A gassed out person is not fast enough to land those shots on Cannonier. Like, he looked better in the later rounds. Like, someone who gasses out does not look the best in the 4th round. Whether you think the KO was early, it was definitely early. Still, he didn't gas out. He looked great in that 4th round, and he's looked good in later rounds. He KO'd Adesanya. Like, come on, dude. Like, I got Imavov. I think Borralho's kind of overrated. He's pretty decent. He looked good against Cannonier. He didn't even really try to grapple against Cannonier too. Just outstruck him, which is impressive. But Borralho gets a lot of fight based off the other fighting nerds, and he is decent. He's well rounded. He's probably the most well rounded fighting nerd But still, I think Imavov is just way better. I think he's just a way better striker. And Borralho does have good jiu-jitsu, but I think their grappling cancels out, so I don't even think that matters in the fight. And yeah, Borralho's just he's not active enough. Like I don't think you're beating Imavov with just a jab. You're not beating Imavov with just a jab. I'm not even sure if he KOs him. I got him by decision, but yeah, that's it for the predictions. But, can't wait till the next pay-per-view, to be honest. We're stuck with fight nights, but I don't mind them because they're early. I don't mind the early fight nights. They're decent, they're fun. But yeah, that's it. See you in the next one, I guess. Yeah.